YouTube as well. Welcome to today's webinar. If you're watching it right now, chances are that you are watching a replay of it because we just came live. So today's topic is going to be really interesting. Today's webinar is going to be really interesting because we're going to look at another interesting product that is for collecting recurring payments, for simplifying payments. Whether you are a freelancer or a small business owner, this webinar is for you because in this webinar, we're going to show you how you can use the software to create invoices and get recurring payments using the software. That's what this is. And my name is Minank. I'm the head of marketing at PitchGround, and you are watching this webinar on Cyber Monday. That means it's sale time and you can avail 10% off site wide. Just use the code Cyber Monday for this. So where are you joining in from? I'm joining in from India. I want to see where are you guys joining in from. If you're watching this webinar, please comment your location down below. I would love to see that. And in the meantime, we also have a special guest here with us. We're gonna show who's gonna showcase this tool and how you can use this. But before that, I would like to invite Val. Val is going to talk about Finlay.
People decide to start their own business, the one thing that is often being overlooked is how they would get paid. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. As the amount of online services is growing exponentially, payment systems are evolving as well. And today's world is a world of integrated solutions. I mean, you want not only the way to get money from your customers, but you also want to make sure that there's no friction with payment. You want to make the process as smooth as possible. Findlay is a system that enables you to send invoices, accept payments, book clients, manage customers, all within one platform. You can send an invoice out literally on the go. Instant invoice feature is meant to be used on mobile. PitchGround now brings you a lifetime deal for Finli, and it comes with a little disclaimer. Anyone can sign up and use Finli for issuing invoices. However, if you want to collect payments, you'll need to have a US bank account and a physical address in the United States associated with your account. So if you consider buying Finli, make sure you have one. If you need more info on how to use Finli, do check out our use case.
If you need more info on how to use Finlay, you gotta watch this webinar. That's what this is. And we have the co-founder of Finlay here. What is Finlay? Finlay simplifies payments, invoicing, booking, and more. Collect digital payments, professional invoices, and also recurring payments. I would like to invite Jonathan over here. Jonathan, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me, Mina?
I can hear you perfectly as well. And guys, if you can hear us both perfectly, tell us in the chat down below. That's awesome. So, Jonathan, what is Finlay and who should actually be using Finlay? If you can explain it in as short as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So Finley's for small service businesses, freelancers, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, basically anyone who sells their service or time that's looking for a solution that's a little more professional than just using the peer-to-peer networks, but something that's not complicated or as expensive as like a QuickBooks or something else that's really more than a lot of these solopreneurs, freelancers really need to look professional, send out invoices, and get paid. Again, it was mentioned in the video, we do our invoicing in US dollar, and because we're the payment processor, we're in the US only for now. But if you fit in that category, we're a really brilliant solution, and I can't wait to show you the product.
Awesome, awesome. That is what this is. And once you see the product live in action, I'm sure you guys are gonna love this one. So if you want to see the demo, just type in DEMO right now. And one person who stays active during this webinar is going to win something. That's right. I'm gonna announce the winner at the end of this webinar. So if you're active, if you're here, just type in demo, and we would love to just jump right into the demo. Perfect, perfect. Comments are coming in and the questions are also coming in. And guys, yes, meanwhile, keep all your questions coming in because we're gonna have a dedicated Q&A session at the end of the demo where we're gonna answer every single question out here. One person has just typed in demo. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Yeah, I know I'm just delaying it. So Jonathan, it's all yours. Please share your screen. Talk to us about. Show us the product live in action.
All right, sounds good. Let me share my screen here.
It's Yep, we can see your screen right now, and we look at. Is this the dashboard of how it's gonna look?
Yes, sir. This is the dashboard on desktop. This is also mobile friendly. So I'll show you on desktop, but there is an RWD app, which means you just log in and you can just go in. And, you know, it looks a little bit like this, but feel free to check it out on your phone as well.
Perfect,
Um,
perfect, awesome. Yep. Please go ahead. The stage is all
cool.
yours. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Please interrupt if you have any questions or think I need to clarify anything, and I'll just go through it here. As I mentioned, Finley's built specifically for people who sell their services in time, and that's really what makes us different. Because not only can you send out an invoice instantly as you need it, just like something like Venmo or PayPal, but you can also create recurring expenses and repeat invoices, because that's how a lot of these freelancers and service businesses work. Of course, if you're in that area, you know that that's the case. So you can send out payments immediately. I'll show you how to do that. Or you can set up recurring invoices. I'll show you that. And most importantly, you can manage all your customer payments in one place. So that gives you kind of a frictionless experience with collecting and managing your customers' payments, and your customers get a frictionless payment experience as well, especially with recurring invoices where they can set up auto pay. So the idea is to just make payments the easiest part of running your business. So let me show you a few elements of that. As I mentioned, you can send an invoice out immediately when you need to. So I'm logged into the portal here. I can click invoice and instant invoice. Again, I'm doing this on a desktop. You can do all of this on mobile. Click instant invoice. I can send out an invoice to an existing customer just with one click. I already have her email address and her phone number there. I can also, from this screen, very easily just add a new customer. All I need is their name and email, and only mobile if I want to send them an SMS. Again, that's to US-based numbers. But here, I'll just add an existing customer. I will add an item. We have a pricing table where you can add your typical pricing list, but also if I want to just charge someone a one-time payment, I can click in here. I can add an item name, let's say a late fee, and I can put some random amount in, and I don't necessarily need to keep that for the future. So once I create that, I'll add the item. I can leave a note to my customer. Thank you for your business. That's optional, of course. And click send invoice, and that's it. This person has received an invoice to their email, and I'll show you the payment options they have in just a moment. The other option is to create use our Invoice Builder, and you have a lot more options there for sending out invoices. So let me go to myself here. Okay, you can see when I'm on a customer profile, I can add attachments associated with this person, say a contract, and I have fields that I can keep here. So this is really a CRM Lite, so you don't have to keep your customer information in a different place. I can add new fields like where did they hear about us? And now for every customer I have, I can keep this piece of information. You can see I have multiple different ways to maintain that data, and now I can keep this information. So I'll go over to the Invoice Builder. So I'm going to create an invoice here, and you'll see there's just much more options here to create invoices. I still will select who the invoice is for. I'll still add an item, just like the instant invoice, but now I can add frequency. So this invoice, you can see the issue date, which I can modify. I can send it out at a future date. I can modify the service period, and I can modify the due date. And most importantly, I can change the frequency. So if I want consultation to be something I'm charging monthly, I can set the item frequency as once every month. I can also, this is a 1 month period. If I wanted to, I'm going to remove that. If I want to, I can also add that same item and have it weekly. So let's do every 1 week, I'm going to add a consultation. And because this service period is 1 month, it's going to find the 5 weeks that are in that month, and it's going to add on the consultation periods. And when the next period comes around, which would be February 1st to February 28th, it'll grab the 3 or 4 weeks that are in the month of February and add those on to the same recurring invoice. I have this set up for recurring monthly, but in my options here, I can change invoices out to whatever my business needs. So right now, the service period defaults to once every other month. We have customers that like to invoice every week. We have customers that like to invoice every 3 months. And you can set a default for your business, but you can also set a default for your business and modify it for individual customers. So really a lot of flexibility here around invoices. I haven't been looking at the comments. I'm sure we can look at this afterwards, but let me know if anything pops up that I can clarify.
So we got a question that, is there an option to use stored instant invoices, or is it singular use only?
Great question. Yeah, that is on our future state product roadmap, but for now, instant invoices are created immediately at a single time, and those are sent out right when you click the send invoice button. In fact, I should show you what that looks like for your users. So let me send myself one. I'm going to send myself an SMS, but it's always sent to email, and I will do a retainer fee. It is possible to, of course, set up the Invoice Builder to send out recurring invoices. So hopefully that would meet the business case of the person who asked the question.
Nicholas, I hope that makes sense for you. You can ask a follow-up question. Please keep the questions coming and allow the enthusiasm. Yeah.
And I see someone wrote, yes, the beauty of this tool is its simplicity. 100%. Thank you for noticing that. The most important piece in our view, and of the people we've talked about, our customers who love using us, the most important part of organizing their business is the payment piece. It's the part they don't want to do. It's the part that needs to be done. So we do try to keep it very, very focused on that part of the business. Okay, let me pull up the email now that I received. So this is the email I just sent to myself, the instant invoice. Again, I also received a text message, but I won't go over to my phone, but it's a typical SMS message with a link to be able to see the invoice. But here I have an email and a link to a site that your customer can go to and pay online. This link can be forwarded to your email, your customers as well, or if they're forwarding it on to someone else, this link can be used for that purpose. And your customers have 2 payment options. They can link an ACH, or they can use a credit or debit card. So ACH is the way to go. Finley's built all our rails on this, and that's why it's absolutely free to use. This is free to use for your customers and free to use for you with your lifetime deal purchase. So as long as your customers are using bank ACH, then you're good to go. Credit card we offer as a convenience. So we do have a processing fee like most platforms, but it is there if your customers want to use it. And in fact, we do have a lot of our customers that want to pay by credit card. They don't mind the fee. They want to collect their points, or they want the convenience. So we have it there for them. And this is also where they'll sign up for text messages in the future, for future payments. They can do so here. They can also sign up for a Findlay account, which isn't popping up here for me because I already have one, but they'll be able to sign up for a Findlay account so they can use our payment app. And it's an iOS or Android app that they are allowed to use, that it gives them a little more flexibility to see their previous payments. They have their payment history, all kinds of good stuff in there. And they have, of course, a ability to see their invoice here. So thank you for the cart. That's great. At this point, it's not customizable, but it has your logo, anything you want here, your business name. What else? And on the invoice itself, of course, has your information and the note to recipient that you include. Great. Okay, so that's the main payment engine. Of course, to support all this, you have access also to a transactions tab to be able to see all the transactions you do. And this is all exportable, so you can export this to accounting software if you use it. You can export it to slice and dice the data and build your reports. You also have access to all the invoices that have been issued. This is a demo account, so I think there'll be only a few on here. And this also shows you one more feature that I want to make sure is clear. Sometimes you're not going to have all your payments come through Finlay. Maybe someone pays you cash, maybe someone has to pay you offline for some reason. Well, you can still create the invoices on here. You don't have to have your customers pay you through Finlay to be able to log and manage all your payments here. There is an invoice status that is paid offline. So that means if a customer has paid you, you can still have that record, you can still show they've paid, still use the Finlay invoicing feature without necessarily having collected the payment.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I think I covered everything. I see some questions coming in that I haven't covered yet. So we can go to those. Minank, that would be great.
Perfect. So questions that are coming in, I hope you guys enjoyed the tool because it's really simple to use. It's for payments, it's for invoices. That's all it is. Really simple. And you can use it to collect your payments or your recurring subscriptions as well. So I see questions that are coming in from Shaheen. Let's take this first. Does it support recurring payments for Paddle?
Paddle is a billing software, so I'm not quite sure what the question would be for that.
Okay, so Shaheen, you can expand on this one. So I think Shaheen has his own SaaS tools, basically, and he uses Paddle to get the revenue from it. And Shaheen, if you can expand on
Paddle for WooCommerce. Okay, yeah. So there's no integration. This is a standalone tool in the sense that we're not integrated with other payment providers like PayPal, like Stripe. I would assume like Paddle. So that's how we're able to offer this for a lifetime deal with absolutely no charges, even on transactions, is because we use our own infrastructure to process payments. So I'm not super familiar with Paddle. So I'm happy if you want to send me a direct message, Shaheen, afterwards. I'd be happy to look deeper into it. But broadly, my sense is this would stand alone from Paddle. But happy to explore that with you.
Got it. Can the invoicing history be exported to PDF instead of CSV for presentation to clients?
Oh, that's a great question. So our invoices can be exported directly from PDF. So if I go to any invoice here, I can look at the PDF itself, the invoice itself that can be exported as a PDF. As for the exports, that's in our roadmap. And it's great to hear that question, to hear that's important. But for now, you would export to CVS and then print to PDF.
Perfect. And the limit on Plan A is up to 100 customers and only $7,500. So the question here is, isn't it too less?
Yeah, like you wish it was more. Yeah, me too. I think so. But yeah, so we do have the plans for the lifetime deals segmented by kind of dollar amount that you spend per month, or by total customer count of active customers. You could still have inactive customers, like old customers that bring you above that 100 customer, and we don't care about that. We're also totally understanding that business changes over time and may change month over month. You might have a busy month where you have 102 customers that you're charging, or 7,700. Our intention is not that you automatically break that lifetime deal and now you're out on our monthly plans. We would just charge you an overage for that month, and then you could go right back into your kind of paid upfront deal. So hopefully that's clear in the documents. I'm happy to continue to put that in paper wherever it needs to be to make sure you feel comfortable with that.
Awesome, awesome. And yeah, Praful here, who's been showing interest on this product from 3-4 days right now. He's been texting me about Finlay. So he has
Nice.
doubts about the plans. So I'm gonna quickly share my screen right now and show you the
Yeah.
plans, guys, so that Jonathan can explain what these plans are and how what these plans really are. So let me also share the Finley product link in the chat down below. So this is Finley, guys, available on a lifetime deal on Cyber Monday, where you can get 10% off. So the plans here are about one particular question that Praful was asking is about ACH is free but may charge up to 0.5%. What is this? So yeah.
Yeah, it's a great question. So we have free ACH. There are some charges associated to process those payments to us. And so it was important for us that in the future, if we have to charge our customers to be able to do that, we're totally upfront with that. But two things with that: one, that is not our intention, and two, we will never have a different charge for a lifetime deal than we offer the rest of our customers. So when you come in as a lifetime deal customer, you're locked into whatever pricing is there for the full product. Again, we have no plans on charging for ACH. It was just something we wanted to put in there in case we're having to do that in the future. So we did want to at least put an upward cap on that to make you feel comfortable moving forward.
Perfect, perfect. Praful, I hope that answers your question. And can you explain the plans over here? Like,
yeah, happy to. And I'm smiling at another question here that I'm happy to answer right after this.
sure.
So yeah, basically, we have a couple plans that are just limited in terms of usage. So if you go over a certain amount of people, like on this plan A and dollar amounts, I think plan A is 100 people and $75. It's hidden by the pictures, but they'll be right there on the page. And like I said, we look at this at the end of the month. We're not looking to nickel and dime anyone here. So if you go over for a month, there is overage that we look at, and then you go right back down. And I think the one question that came in, like if you import 1,000 customers and 900 of those are just legacy customers that you just want to keep in here, or you want to use it for communication with those customers, which is something I didn't go over, but you're able to send emails through the system as well. That's no problem. We look at the end of the month, so you would have a full month to kind of figure out who you'd want to be active and just make sure you're below those numbers for the month. No problem, and we are flexible. We're looking to be a partner for you, not someone who's trying to penalize you for setting up your business the right way.
Thank you so much. That is reassuring. So, 10% off PG plus 10% of Cyber Monday is a good deal. Absolutely, absolutely. Since you're like a VIP person, I believe. So, yes, you're getting the best discount ever. And plus, the Finley is currently on an early bird pricing. We believe it's going to increase in December. Once all these sales are over, it's going to increase again. So, that's what this is. You're getting the plus the early bird pricing as well. So this is like a no-brainer. Perfect.
To be honest, I don't know. I'm sure there's been some instances, but I'm not aware of any other like invoicing and payment software that's ever offered this kind of deal, where it's SaaS fees upfront, paid upfront, and then for the foreseeable future, no transaction fees. I honestly, I'd be very curious if anyone else has found something like this. I'd be interested to hear if there's anything else like this, but this is really novel. So I was really excited that we were able to offer it. And I did want to answer this question that just came in. So yeah, if you're over either of those limits, if you're over 100 customers or you're over 7,500, you do go into the next category. So it's either or.
Yep. And you got a cool name. That's what
it actually
saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's Finlay. It stands for financial liberty, because that's our mission, is to be able to give small businesses, solopreneurs, designers, freelancers, let them run their companies and have the financial liberty to feel like someone is behind them collecting payments.
Love it, love it, love it. And that's why, guys, you need to be taking this lifetime deal right now, which is currently at the best possible price out there with all sorts of discounts applied. It simplifies payments, invoicing, and more. Create invoices out there. The link to this lifetime deal is above this video and also in the comments. That's where I've sent you. So we have different plans for different people. If you're just starting out, and $49 plan is more than enough for you because you're just beginning your business. But if you're already in the business, if you have the customers, you already know, you can choose the plan that is according to you, according to your own bandwidth. There's also an unlimited plan as well because your LTD people love unlimited stuff. So it's, yes, unlimited customers, unlimited transactions per month. This is what the plan is for $397 lifetime. And this is Finley, your invoicing buddy, your invoicing partner in getting you money inside your business. That's what this is. And we also have more questions that are coming in. And what about receiving donations? Is there a way to do that through Finlay?
So we're a invoicing platform. So anything you want to invoice through us, you can do as long as you're a viable business. We do bring you through a compliance process and review. You can be a sole proprietor. You just have to have, a legal business that you're charging people for. Donations, I suppose you could collect donations through it. I would just strongly urge you to look at the flow and the use case and make sure it works for you.
Awesome. Do try it out. This is going to be amazing. People are saying great deal. So basically, non-profits.
Yeah, nonprofits can collect payments or donations. If it's something that you want to put on an invoice and send to someone, you can certainly collect payment for that.
Love it. Ben, that's what you can 100% do that. So, yes, Nicholas, assume that will be covered by sending them a simple invoice. Absolutely. And Shaheen is also saying, great deal you're getting at this price. Absolutely, guys. This is a no-brainer deal for especially collecting payments and etc. You never seen other payment softwares come on a lifetime deal like this. That too, one offer with another offer with early bird offer, like all sorts of offers are there right now. So this is your best chance, best time to grab Finlay on a lifetime deal. So I truly get your question, Shaheen. So we're gonna let you know if there is any integration with others. But as of now, it's only native. It's only inside Finlay. That is what this is. And
and the recurring payments with Indian payment gateways. So this is on US dollar. So, but I think some Indian payment gateways may have US dollar. But again, as Minak said, we're really a standalone payment system. So our philosophy is to be able to handle the whole piece. That's how we can keep it cheap. So I don't think there's use cases where we would integrate with Instamojo or Razorpay. Again, happy to kind of dig deeper with the technical team on that. But my sense is this is for you if you need payments US dollar outside of those payment gateways. This is really an alternative.
True. And with that, we are at the end of this webinar. Since we've covered everything, it's a super easy to use software. You're just gonna use it instantly. There's no learning curve at all for it. It's just simple. Creating invoices, getting payments. That's all it is. It does. That's what it does. And if there are no more questions, that's it for today's webinar, guys. You've been nothing but an amazing audience who's been staying through this. But at the start of the webinar, I said I'm going to give away something really good. So one of you guys who's watching this webinar is going to win a lifetime deal for Findlay. That is what it is, guys. This is a surprise that we are having. So, Jonathan, what do you want to do? Do you want to, we usually say comment Findlay and we choose a random person who
that
is watching
sounds
the
good
webinar.
To me. I don't know how I would pick.
all right, guys. Comment Finley right now, and not me. Jonathan is going to choose a random person. Let's do it. So, if you want, yes, I see comments that are already coming in. If you want to win Finley, this is what this is. And comments, only one comment, guys. Come on. If there's only one comment, we'll give it to that user. We don't mind that. Yeah. Ah, lovely, lovely. There are more comments coming in. Hash one again. Finlay. I
I
love
hope
this
there's no
guy.
double entries here. That would be
No, no, no
fun.
double entries at all. I'm counting, I'm looking at all that. So, whom do you want to choose, Jonathan? Up to you right now.
Okay, I'm gonna look at I have a check on my desk, and whatever number it is, starting from the first one, we'll go from there.
You can look at the comments basically over here. And
number one. So whoever that Facebook user is,
number
I don't
one,
see the
right?
name, but the first one. Yeah.
Let me just look at this one. Who is the very first person? It's a Praful Thakkar. Awesome, awesome. Perfect, perfect. Congratulations, Praful. You win the lifetime deal for Finlay, and you've been nothing but amazing. That is what this is, and congratulations. I'm happy that you won, and that's what this is. Guys, I didn't choose it. Jonathan chose it. So yeah, and this is not me trying to do any sort of this thing manipulation or something. Perfect, perfect. Amazing, amazing, guys. That's what it is. And with this, we wrap up this webinar. Thank you so much for joining in. You guys have been nothing but amazing. And Jonathan, thank you so much for coming, taking your time and showing us through Finlay.
Thank you. And I'm checking the discussion board under the pitch ground, our company profile. So if you have additional questions, ask them there. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Absolutely. And people are just going there and buying Plan D. Of course, Nicholas, you have to buy Plan D right now and just confirm us. Of course. So that's what this is, Nicholas. You're going to love it. You just try to use it. You will see how fast this is and how easy the software really is. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Bye.
People decide to start their own business. The one thing that is often being overlooked is how they would get paid. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. As the amount of online services is growing exponentially, payment systems are evolving as well. And today's world is a world of integrated solutions. I mean, you want not only the way to get money from your customers, but you also want to make sure that there's no friction with payment. You want to make the process as smooth as possible. Findlay is a system that enables you to send invoices, accept payments, book clients, manage customers, all within one platform. You can send an invoice out literally on the go. Instant invoice feature is meant to be used on mobile. PitchGround now brings you a lifetime deal for Finlay, and it comes with a little disclaimer. Anyone can sign up and use Finlay for issuing invoices. However, if you want to collect payments, you'll need to have a US bank account and a physical address in the United States associated with your account. So if you consider buying Finlay, make sure you have one. If you need more info on how to use Finlay, do check out our use case video and don't hesitate to get your copy of Finlay on pitchground.com. That's pretty much it, guys. Love you all, keep safe, and I see you guys in the next video.